Good evening. It's 6 o'clock on Wednesday, May 17th, 2017. Welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight for the English edition of OR News, where we bring you today's top stories, translated into English every weeknight. The U.S. Ambassador to Albania, Donald Liu, continues with his efforts to help the parties reach an agreement. During the day, he has held separate meetings with the Prime Minister and the DP Chairman. The U.S. Ambassador held a 2-hour meeting with the Democratic Party Chairman, PM Basha, at the DP headquarters. Afterward, the Ambassador went to the Prime Minister's office, where he held a 20-minute meeting with the Prime Minister. It is known that the parties continue to negotiate in order to find a solution to the political crisis, having the package of proposals from the Member of European Parliament, David McAllister, proposed to the parties on April 25th, together with the proposals the Prime Minister has made to the DP Chairman. The opposition's coalition declared today that it has accepted all the conditions set in the McAllister package for the solution of the political crisis. In a statement issued to the media, the opposition's coalition says now that it is the Prime Minister's turn to accept the package proposed with the intervention of the Deputy Assistant Secretary for European and Eurasian Affairs, Hoyt Brian Yee. It has been learned that the U.S. diplomat Yee has made an integrated proposal for the solution of the crisis, which includes the proposal David McAllister made, including his 15-point plan, removing the elections of the President, who was already elected, adding the proposal of the Prime Minister with 7 points, made during the meeting of the Prime Minister and the DP Chairman at the President's office. In the statement, the opposition's coalition says that Mr. Yee has insisted that the parties accept the proposal and has declared that the party refuses the package will be responsible. At the end of the statement, the opposition expresses its conviction that the strategic partners will make possible that the Prime Minister accepts the integrated proposals, McAllister plus the solution of the political crisis, a proposal which has been already accepted by the opposition parties. The Socialist Party has reacted to the statement the opposition's coalition issued today. Replying through a statement issued to the media, the Socialist Party confirms that it does not accept the postponement of elections and that June 18th is the election date. The Socialist Party says it wants the Democratic Party to participate in elections, but it cannot make the bargains at the expense of the laws and the Constitution. The statement of the Socialist Party reads, "The rules of democratic coexistence are not only valuable for the citizens, but also for the political parties. Not a single political party, or even all of the political parties, can pretend to rise above the rules and make bargains with these rules." According to the SP's reaction, the time to wait for the Democratic Party to enter elections will be the day when the electoral campaign officially starts, something that means the Prime Minister will not withdraw from the June 18th as the election date. The Socialist Party praises the efforts of the U.S. partners after the efforts made by European and Albanian partners, considering this to be the last chance for the Democratic Party to give up from blackmailing and to return to the path of democratic race. The Socialist Party supports this last effort and will patiently wait for a positive result in function of including the Democratic Party in elections. To the Socialist Party, a positive result means a guarantee for the opposition in June 18th elections, in respect of Constitution, law, and the citizens' interests. Socialist Movement for Integration has asked for unconditional support to the package proposed by McAllister. In a statement issued to the media, the SMI Chairman, Petri Vasili, asked for the implementation of the package and asks that the parties end what he calls to be a political theater, saying, "A swift solution should be provided to the current political situation without any waste of time. The SMI stands with McAllister consensus package supported by Mr. Fleckenstein without any further need for discussion. The package should be implemented by both parties. Stop with this non-transparent theater. Responsibilities to blocking a solution to this political impasse will fall on those who did not support and will not therein support the proposal of Mr. McAllister." Mr. Vasili continued, saying that the visit of the U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary for European and Eurasian Affairs, Hoyt Brian Yee, was an opportunity to reach consensus. The statement of the SMI Chairman, which was issued to the media after the opposition's coalition publicized its stance over the negotiations, reads, "All political games that shake the country's stability and security should come to an end. The Socialist Movement for Integration is willing to offer the President's post in service to a swift solution to the political crisis." Today, the Democratic Party Chairman, PM Basha, sent a letter to the Prime Minister. In the letter, the DP Chairman reconfirms that the opposition has accepted the package proposed by the U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary Hoyt Bryan-Yee during his visit in Tehran on May 15th. Mr. Basha emphasizes that the Democratic Party has completely accepted the integrated package, which includes the proposal of the Member of European Parliament, David McAllister, and the Prime Minister's proposals. The DP Chairman is asking that the majority also accept this package. At the end of the letter, the DP Chairman expresses his readiness to fully implement the package without any further delay. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister reacted after the DP Chairman's letter, asking the DP Chairman not to speak on behalf of the USA and not to hide behind McAllister. The Prime Minister wrote on Twitter, "Lulzim Basha, do not speak on behalf of the USA. They can speak by themselves. Leave public letters behind. Do not hide after McAllister. Focus on the offer you have on your table." The chairman of the Socialist Movement for Integration, Petri Vasili, held a meeting with the youth in Vor today where he declared that the SMI has always been the party of action and not of words. The SMI chairman emphasized that the Socialist Movement for Integration is focusing on the youth, declaring, "The SMI has never been the party of words. It has always been the party of action, of the single idea that we should move faster in order to create a chance for everyone. There cannot be an Albania that changes, an Albania that progresses and is transformed without the young. Our program for the youth is our focus. Albania is new and it requires new solutions. Albania needs the youth to have a new perspective. Albania needs the youth to be educated differently, and it needs the youth to be employed as soon as possible." Assembly Speaker Ilir Mehta also participated at the meeting. Mr. Mehta thanked the youth and the SMI supporters and expressed his support to the candidates for SMI MPs in Tirana. Meanwhile, an SMI candidate for MP expressed her conviction that the Socialist Movement for Integration will emerge the first political force in the June 18th elections. Sources from the coroner's office have told an Oran News journalist that the malignant hypothermia was the cause for the death of 16-year-old Blerta Pepa during a surgical intervention on her knee in a private hospital in Tehran. The case is still under investigation, but some sources told to Oran News that the results of the autopsy discovered that the doctors have followed the medical protocol before and during the intervention, but the complication the girl suffered from malignant hyperthermia was severe, causing her death. The autopsy has also revealed that the anesthesiologist injected the medicine called dantrolene, which is used in cases to fight against the complications of malignant hyperthermia. But the 16-year-old girl could not survive. Tehran's police have submitted all the documents for the 3 doctors of the private hospital to the prosecution. A criminal proceeding has been opened against the doctors who were accused by the family of the girl of careless treatment. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Health has expressed its condolences to the family of the girl and says that it is following the situation of the anesthesiologist who attempted to commit suicide after the death of Ms. Pepa and is now in critical condition. The Ministry of Health has set up a work group to follow the developments of this case and guarantees that it will take the necessary measures for the serious incident. That's all for our English edition this evening. Please join us again, Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. for your local news in English. My name is Cosmo K, and on behalf of Oran News, thank you and good night.